How is everybody doing today? So this is Plumbing Live Q&A with Roger Wakefield. And yes, that is me. If you want to learn plumbing by receiving the best information, if you believe your opinion matters and you want it to be heard, if you really have a love for getting into and better at the trades, and you want to have a freaking awesome time learning and contributing, I think you're going to like what you get here. You're going to like that your options are going to be heard or your opinions are going to be heard. And we want to know what you think of our opinions. The fact, the data that you will receive here is going to be amazing. So, first of all, welcome. If this is your first time here, so you accidentally found it. Say you were searching plumbing, looking for something and found this. Number one, I'm glad you're here. You might go ahead and hang out anyway. You're liable to get some great information. It's not just me, I have amazing people in here. So, first of all, what I'm going to do, I see we've already got lots of people talking in the chat. And if you're here, do me a favor, man, be part of the show. Get in the chat, say what you got to say, let people hear who you are, what you do, why you do it. Titus 67, yes, you were first. Had to do other stuff. Well, man, you got in here and did this first. Sean Strong starting us out right with the links to the Discord and the subreddit. It's not just what we do here. Sean has put together an amazing Discord group. It's been fantastic. I get in every now and then. I'm not super big on Discord, but he's done a fantastic job. Architectural sheet metal is in the house. Now, you want to talk about somebody, guys, go check out this channel. This is a cool one. That's right. Architectural sheet metal 101. Tom Pelcher says, hello, everyone. Happy Monday. And Michelle Schaefer, hello, handsome. Hello, how are you doing? Look, I love it. What a great way to start off your day. Sean tries telling me that all the time. I just don't necessarily believe it. I think he's just kind of flirting with me. I'm not sure. But I want to make sure that my phone's not going to make any noise, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. If I don't remember to do this, it'll go off at the most inopportune time. And that's not good. So, and Michelle Schaefer, thank you very much. Sean Strong says, glad you're here. True 67, thanks for holding the door for everyone. First one in gets to let everybody else in. Architectural sheet metal, what is up with you? Good to see you in here. George 1945 says hello and God bless. God bless you. Now, number one, we're coming up on Easter, so such a wonderful time of year. Driving around Dallas the other day, Palm Sunday, it was neat seeing all the churches, all the people out with their palms. And getting ready for this week is a big deal in church. So I like that. Thank you very much. Justin Lawson says, how did you start a company without burning any bridges with the union? Justin, I've burned every bridge you can imagine, but I did not do it starting my company. I actually went to my union, talked to them, told them what I was going to be doing, started my own company, let them know that I wanted to be union. Once I got to the point where my insurance was running out, I was making enough money where I could afford for us to sign up as union. But then, man, Local 100 just kind of did not do anything they told me that they would do. Said that they were going to start training service, they were going to start doing this, going to start doing this, and literally, man, they just did me wrong, so I got out. But I stayed in the union for about 4 years as a contractor. Actually, it was almost 5 years, almost five, and it cost me about $400,000. So you figure out if you think that's worth it for you, and we'll go from there. Nick Glascona says, Glascona Plumbing and Heating. Good to see you in here. Justin Lawson, hello to good to you. Hello to you. Brandon Bodker, what is happening? And not that it bothers me. I don't spell my name with a D. I know a lot of Rogers that do. So many people get upset about that. I really don't care. Just thought that's the first thing I saw. Tom Peltier says, no accident here. I love the trades. The trades are amazing. Nick says, just got done unclogging a sink line. Good for you. God, Brother Chris, Construction Cronies is in the house too. Man, this is almost like a party today. We got Architectural Sheet Metal 101, got Sean Strong, got Construction Cronies in the house. Hello to my brother up in Canada. What is going on? Okay, so good question. Is the audio acting up for? Oh, wait. Look, that's what I didn't do. If the audio was acting weird, let me know. Trying to get a little bump up on the little music right there. Let me know what y'all think about the background noise. I love what Creator Mix has done. This is my great friend. Great friend. Nick Nimmin and his brother, D. Nimmin, put this together, and man, I have loved it. Well, we're talking to Sean here. He's from Oklahoma. Help a brother out. Andrew Van Scott says, love you, brother. Love you. Do y'all know that? Look, I've got the greatest job on earth. And I mean that because I get to get in here and talk about plumbing with people each and every week. But not just plumbing, all things plumbing. We talk about the trade of plumbing. We talk about the business of plumbing. We talk about getting into it. We get to talk about so many wonderful things. And to me, it's just phenomenal. How many of y'all, and this is something that people asked me when I first started doing YouTube. I said, Roger, look, do you love plumbing enough you can talk about it every day? And I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, we get to talk about learning. We get to talk about positivity. We get to talk about being optimistic, being just full of optimism. We get to talk about recruiting. We get to talk about the fact that plumbers protect the health of a nation. And we get to talk about just love of the trades in general. So, I get to do some pretty cool stuff, and I get to hang out with some cool people here. Okay, so taking the music up just a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Colton. If the music's too loud, let me know. We got 69 people in here. One of my favorite numbers. Tommy Code says, love the show, Roger. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're at about 70, 75 people. It's about when we normally do it. Do me a favor, and everybody drop a message in here. Where are you from and what do you do? I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm a master plumber. I own a plumbing company. Do me a favor and put your stuff in there and tell me who you are and what you do. And now I don't own a plumbing company. I'm part owner of a plumbing and HVAC company. Oh, I love that. Christian Jackson says, symptoms of diagnosing air in the indoor plumbing. Man, that's a fun one to do. Symptoms of it, you can... God, number one, you can get air in your water system. You can get it making a rumbling noise on the wall. You can get a lot of things out of it. What kind of problems are you have? What kind of problems are you having? And Michelle Shaver says, I'm here to learn to do stuff myself. And what specifically is it you're wanting to do or trying to do that any of us could help you with? Construction Crony says, steel stud and drywall because I'm a dumb hoser. Hey? Tom Peltieri, HVAC tech, and have done some professional plumbing as well under my boss's license. Okay, so Tom, if you can work under your boss's license, where are you located? Just because, man, the licensing of the plumbing trade around the country is kind of crazy. It's different everywhere. You know what, man? I want to show y'all something. And I just thought about that because I got to watch Chris build his shop. Of course, I got to watch it online, so it was kind of cool. But I want to show y'all a picture, and I'm going to see if I can do this without messing things up. I'll make sure I don't show any wrong pictures. So I am trying to go into my camera roll, and let me see if it's going to let me do this. I may be able to. I could show y'all that one. Y'all would like that. Is that the coolest one? Here's the coolest one. Okay, man, I gotta tell you, I like this picture. I'll blow it up just a little bit to give you a little more depth of field on that. All right, so that's not the one I want, man. Hold on, man. I'm trying not to bore you, but I tell you, if you hang around for a second, you are gonna love this. Okay, so this is a pretty good one right here. So I'll blow it up just a hair. So now, okay, this is my new studio. I want to know what y'all think about it. This is actually the studio that I have built on the other side of this wall right behind me, and just kind of curious as to what y'all think. From where this camera view is, there's a workbench right here. So I've got a workbench in front of me. I got the big toolbox on the back left. I got another workbench on the back right. Those lights work. All the piping or all the electrical is ran in the pipe. And hold on, I'm going to try and send you one more because I think I've got one here with the lights. Oh, yeah. Well, one of them on anyway. I'm going to show you just one more here, and then I'll get back to the show. So there's another one right there. Just want to know what y'all think about this. I've got a super bright LED light overhead to give enough light to the whole shop. Then I've got lighting here, and I actually redid this right here. I actually took these two T's and 90'd them out forward, put a 6-inch nipple in, 90'd down. And when I say this right here, the one over the big toolbox down on the left, I turned those T's straight out, 90'd them down, and then came down and hung the light right there. So it pulled it out far enough that when you open these drawers down here, you can actually see it. And it is a little dark right now, but the cool thing about it is when I get all the lights in it and up and running, it's pretty daggum cool. So I saw Chris, Construction Cronies, in here, thought about that, and just wanted to show it. Lori Smith says, awesomeness. Thank you very much. I might have to take a drink of water, so give me just a few seconds. Here you go. Opinion to be heard and value the opinion of others. Do you enjoy a freaking awesome experience and love your customers and want to take better care of them? And do you love receiving information in a systematic process? If you said yes to any of these, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel and tell 4,000 of your closest friends about it so they can come subscribe too. So I hope you like that. What do y'all think about the studio? Let me know exactly what you think. It does look a little bit dark in the picture, but once I turn all the lights on and we adjust the ISO on the cameras, it's going to come out pretty cool. Next, we got Don Shrew. Hello from Montreal, Roger and chat. 12-year journeyman plumber. Good to have you in here. Chris Thornburg says, love your videos. Plumber from Idaho. Welcome to Texas. Michael 3 says, happy Monday, Roger. Always great information. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Driving and having a hard time proofing. Sean, don't use that as an excuse. And Michelle Schaefer says, welcome. Tom Peltier says, 16-year HVAC technician, still love my job. If you like what you do, you don't work a day in your life. Man, that is the truth. Here's one thing I want to say. And man, you nailed it. 16 years as a tech and still loves what he does. I've been doing this 42 years. I know it's hard to believe because I'm only 43 years old. But I've been doing this for that long, and I still love what I do. And the cool thing is, I get to do it every day. I get to talk about it every day. I mean, I have fun coming to work because I get to diagnose problems. I get to take care of people. So many cool things. So, Tom, there you go. Thank you, sir. Jeff McSwain says looking for some advice on using shark bites. You're on the wrong channel. Uh, that would probably be overall lost, but good luck. Uh, Dread says your candy's like, man, it's not candy. As you can tell, I've got a scratch or a bug or something in my throat, and it's my cough drop. I just tried to take it to clear my throat a little bit. Sorry about that. C. Solo says love the videos. Apprentice from Kentucky. Oh, Louisville, Kentucky. There we go. He said, wait, I know I didn't say that right. Demis Acosta says service plumber out of Yuma, Arizona. And I'm not sure where Yuma is, but I got to tell you, I went out to Phoenix and Scottsdale, flew over to the Grand Canyon and back. Man, it's so beautiful out there. Lori Smith says driving home from work. Thank you for the entertainment. Lori, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Ron Lovell, what's up? How are you? Good to see you in here. Red Ribs says, what are you chewing on? Man, I am sorry. I chewed it up real quick to get it out. I got a knockoff version brand of cough drops. I've got something in my throat. Yeah, the water's not taking care of it, so I'm trying to take something to clear it up. So Sean Strong, you forgot not to be on your phone while driving. Boy, that's the truth. Sean Malloy says union, money, money, money. And I got to tell you, if you want to make good money, you want to do commercial work, there's got to be some other benefits, I'm thinking. Let me think. I guess that's it. Make good money and learn commercial. I think the union's got benefits because it has an education program that really does help them out. I think there's a lot of people that need that formal education. So I think that is huge. Some people, though, just want to get in and learn. A lot of open shop companies are getting close on the money. So it's not like you just make that much more money than open shop, but that you do make more money. At least you normally do. Carlos Perez is plumber out of Aledo. Good to have you in here. Does this channel bring a lot of work for your company? The thing is, Carlos, it really does. And it's not just the live stream, but it's making video and teaching people what we do. I'm working on a training course right now. And the reason I started doing this is I used to pay Google a lot of money every month to make my phone ring. But I figured out how to use social media and I turned it around and now they pay me because Google owns YouTube. So my paychecks actually come from Google. And what I'll tell you is it's kind of nice. But it does make the phone ring too. Because people in this area that see me, they're like, man, I know who to call. Roger's my plumber. And it's a pretty cool deal. So everybody tell me something real quick. Drop a, and I'm going to change this over to live chat so I don't miss anything. Okay, if you like this music, just put hashtag yes. That way I know. I've tried a couple of different things. This is something different. See, that True 67 is with some music in the background. We're just trying something different. Is it soft enough and relaxing enough that it sounds good? Or is it one of those deals where it's like, hey, come on. Beth Boyd says, I bought a foreclosure. The pipes under the kitchen sink are wrapped in mold. At one time, there was a dishwasher. It's gone and the pipes were capped off. I'm on disability, but willing to do it myself. It will hurt, but I need to know what to do. Beth, I'll tell you what. I would go over to the Discord or subreddit, maybe. Post some pictures. You will get a lot of feedback. You'll get a lot of information. Good. Y'all like the music. True 67 says no. Is it too loud or does it sound good? So if you put yes, say perfect, up or down. That way I always know. Beth, here's the deal. If you'll go to, I'm going to say our subreddit, but Sean may tell you if you'll go to the Discord, you might get a little faster reply. But if you'll go to our subreddit, and he can put the link in here again, I don't think I can scroll up and find it. Here's the deal. You'll get people that'll give you information and help you. And there's some good people in there, including Sean Strong. So, yeah, Sean does do what he wants. Architectural Sheet Metal says, I should create a union based on my subscribers. I truly believe the ones that seek us out online are the ones who are still willing to learn. And I love that. And look, I love the fact that I've got people reaching out to me. I'm lucky because I get people reach out and say, look, I want to learn how to get into the trades. I want to learn how to be a better tradesman. How do I get in and learn to become a foreman, a superintendent, a project manager, director of operations? I mean, I moved all the way up in the union. So I get people asking me how to start their own business. Like, Roger, look, I've been doing this for years. I've been making money for other people. I want to do something different. How do I do it? Well, you got to start your own business. Me, I'm unemployable. Now knowing what I know, I could never work for anybody. So I am one of these people. I'm unemployable. It is what it is. But you know what? Most people wouldn't want to employ me anyway. Construction Credit, Chris is right. Party at Rogers. Tracy Schaefer Hawthorne, nice to see you this week from New Orleans. Absolutely. I recognize the name now. Tracy, good to see you in here. Man, it's been a little while. It's been a month or so since I was in New Orleans, but God, I love it down there. Redridge says, sounds good now to me. Thank you. Mr. Plumbing Tech Reader Service Incorporated, how are you doing? Tracy says, I use your information for leadership and management and recruitment for volunteers. I love that because I have people send me messages all the time, Tracy, saying, look, I love listening to you. If I take the word plumber out and put in anything, it makes me a better person. So I love the fact that I think that we're in a position where we are helping people grow. If you are in the trades and you want to grow, actually not even the trades, if you want to grow and get better, you're going to learn things in here that can help you. Okay, and I just bumped up the music because I read a note that Colton had. If the music is too loud and Tommy Coates is a little loud, I'm bumping it back down just a hair. And I'm trying to find my mark that way I know. How's the music right here? Say I love the music or hate the music. Thumbs up. Okay, I'll never say thumbs down. Say yes, it's good, or up or down, or whatever you want to put in there. But I'm kind of looking at it over here a little bit. Steve Harlow says, I'm putting out a video soon. What to do if this happens to you? I love that video. Yeah, we do not want Sean Strong to crash. Okay, so I'm still getting a little more up. Wait, I'm getting up from Truja67. He's the one that says I don't like the music. But I was like, well, go ahead and turn it up just a little bit. I like that, man. James Young, how are you? Good to see you in here. Official Hayden says, what do you start journeyman out at with 4.5 years of experience? Pretty much, we start journeyman out at 25 or 30. Right around in there. We're trying to go to performance pay completely. And I got to tell you, the more I read through it, the more I love it. I love the idea of it. Because in performance pay, you can make what you want to make. Okay, so music sounds good right now. I love it. Lorenzo Crisculo, I hope I got that right. Hello from Montreal. I'll be replacing my electric water heater soon. I'll repipe all in advance. Many people use SharkBite legacy lines here for water heaters. Look, I will say this. And people get on me all the time, and not get on me. I'll see people in public like, oh my God, I've seen your videos. You're like the no SharkBite guy. And here's the thing. I really wish that there was a push together fitting that was good. And your SharkBite may change. SharkBite may be coming. I have nothing against that. People are like, oh my God, you're just Mr. Anti-SharkBite. I'm not. It's just I do see all the leaks that they have. So if they could come up with a way to make it better, I'd be like, dude, that's it, all on board. But they hadn't done that yet. So look, they spent a lot of money on a product that I think one day will be great, something similar to it. My thought process is though, braided hoses. I don't just hate shark bite, guys. Don't get me wrong. I just think that their pushed together fittings tend to leak a lot, and I have problems with that. Ron Level says, "What happened to your other studio?" Well, I've got three. I've got this one. The other one that I showed y'all a picture of just a minute ago is literally on the other side of this wall, and then I've got the one over in my office. And the one over in my office is really for me to do interviews. I think this is too loud, so I'm bumping back down just a hair. Got somebody else. Okay, so I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna set it right there. Just let me know what y'all think. I hope you like it. If you love it, this was all my idea. If you hate it, it was all Colton's idea. Drake Jr. says, "Do you ever use Google My Business or Yelp?" Look, if you're in business and you're not using Google My Business, you're messing up. Google My Business. I mean, think about it. People go to Google because it's the biggest search engine in the world. And if you have your Google My Business set up right, Google's going to point people to you. And I will say this, you don't just set up Google My Business and leave it. You go back and post continuously. Change pictures, change videos. Anything and everything you can do on Google My Business, it is going to help you grow. And man, it really is phenomenal. Sean, we appreciate you too, brother. Justin says, "Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it." Philip Line says, "Faith from Georgia, love your videos." Well, you're from Georgia. Of course, y'all are learning to do it the right way. No, and I'm joking. Look, I love Georgia. I was actually in Alpharetta a month or two ago. I think I'm going back in about another month. So it's cool. Beth, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The music's fine. Yes, architectural sheet metal is in Ontario. That's Canada, for those of y'all down here that don't know. Beth is from Missouri. Good to have you in here. Rude Rides is in Chicago, forklift driver for Costco, and I love my Costco here. Chris Thornburg is a plumbing contractor in Idaho. Paul Rudder, Canada, Ontario, water technician at Paul Davis. Fantastic. Good to have you in here. Brianna Manners Larry, Arvada, California. I hope y'all are doing fantastic up there. Okay, here we go. And Michelle Safer says, I love an apartment. I live in an apartment and have been here for almost 5 years. Bathroom sink has been clogged the entire time. They say it's in the wall behind the toilet, and they will have to cut into the wall and floor. I'm top floor, so I turned off the faucets into the sink so no one will use it, but now my tub is backing up. What do I do? I would say two things. Number one, a top sink snake is going to let you run a small cable, and they may have already done this. If they're good maintenance men, they already have. Yeah, Sean's right, and I just saw it. Man, if you're here and you like what you're hearing, give us a thumbs up. Just what that does is that lets the YouTube algorithm know we're doing something y'all like. If you feel the need to give us a thumbs down, just hit that button 2 times. You'll find out how you do it. Yeah, please don't do it. Just get thumbs up, please. And what I would say is, if they're a good maintenance man, they've probably already ran like a top sink snake down it. Did they take apart the P-trap? Did they do anything, or did they just come look at it and say, yeah, you're on the top floor? Because my thought is, I would try running a top sink snake down from the lavatory, also pull the overhead cover off, run the top sink snake down there. They both tie into the toilet, but just one more time, just to make sure, and I got to undo it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm going to get it here in a second. There we go. The blue wouldn't come off on my screen. I know it makes no sense to you. Now the tub is back up. Yeah, I tried both of them. Actually, it sounds like your stoppage may be in the toilet or the sanitary behind it. So, and you can look at the video that I did for Cottonelle flushable wipes. where I've got the toilet up on a stand. I did it in clear piping. You can see how that ties together. So it may help you kind of see what is inside the wall, just so you know. Sean says, don't leave without giving us a thumbs up. So, like I said, if you like what you hear here, I mean, we got 70-something people in here. I don't know how many over here. 40 over here, 50 over here. So we're doing all right. This does not show the YouTube, does not show the Facebook people. The Facebook, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, thumbs up, people, please, if you like what you did. Ron Lovell says, Ottawa, Canada, carpenter, builder. Good to have you in here. Philip Lyons is a master plumber, multifamily, new construction from Atlanta, Georgia. And I was talking about Atlanta just a while ago. I was actually in Alpharetta a few weeks back on a metal roofing company in Ontario. And man, I got to tell you, just love what you do, brother. Keep doing it. Keep it up and making the world a better place. Renee Branch Franklin from Humboldt, Texas, retired. Good for you. I've actually got a business down in Houston, Master Networks. I will actually be down there, I believe it's May 24th, speaking at a networking event down there. Love it. And Michelle Schaefer says Salt Lake City, Utah. Man, I tried winning. I auctioned on it was a 7-night getaway, and I was it was actually outside of Salt Lake. Some big house up in the hills, and I kept trying to bid on it the other night. I stopped at 3,000 or 4,000. It went up to about 10 or 11 for a week, but I thought, man, that would be so cool. Construction Crony says Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, interior systems, mechanic and journeyman carpenter. James Young says, I live in Pocatello, but I don't have a job, unfortunately. Man, getting into the trades right now is a great opportunity. Dave Raps says tape and dope or dope and tape. I use tape and dope. Drain Medic, welcome back. Good to see you. Massachusetts Plumber, good to see you in here. Mitchell Systems Lafayette and HVAC. Man, one of my favorite restaurants is in Lafayette. Every time I drive through there, I have to stop at Prejean's. It's fantastic. And then when I get down to New Orleans, I've got to eat at Drago. So, man, I'm a foodie guy. Sean Strong says, Drain Medic, I don't think I could cut it in Massachusetts. Got to be good to plumb up there. Man, number one, Sean, you could. But, yeah, Boston's got some great people. I got to go to the Plumbing Museum. I actually spoke at the Plumbing Museum up in Boston. It was actually cool. Justin Lawson in Local 78, currently in LA. Currently in the works of starting a non-union service plumbing company shop, Master Plumber. And Justin, I was in the union for probably 24 years. I was open shop 17 before that. And I ended up getting out of the union, starting my own company. Just tried to stay union for as long as I could, but without their help, it was really kind of hard to do. Andrew Von Scott, Rowan, Oklahoma, auto ASE mechanic. Man, I love it. Look, man, there's nothing better than a good automotive mechanic that knows all the tips and tricks and how to use the tools. So, number one, Andrew, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Not Black. Justin Lawson, do you want to dance? Stop posting links. Don't know what that is. I guess I missed something. And Michelle Schaefer says medical billing and coding. Look at you. I tell you what, it takes somebody really intelligent to code. I love that. I'm actually looking for an executive assistant right now here in the Dallas area. I need somebody to help me with all the different things I'm doing. It's kind of nice. Mr. Plumbing Tech Reader Service says Palmdale. Well, I don't know. I'm playing Wordle, so my letters are getting all confused. Thanks a lot, Sean Strong. I did the one you sent me, the curdle or whatever it is. I'm sure I got that all wrong. Anyway, I got all 16 of them yesterday on the last guess, and the last one I knew it when I did it, so I knew I was good. But got every one of them yesterday. I was really happy. So there, let me get it right this time. Mr. Plumbing Tech Router Service, Palmdale, California, and he owns a plumbing company. Congratulations. Lorenzo Criscuolo says, hi from Montreal. I will be replacing my electric water heater soon. Repop on PEX B. Okay, we talked about that. Most people use shark bite braided supply. Okay. Do you recommend them or should I use PEX female? Well, number one, I would try to come off copper for the first 18 inches or the threaded flexible hose, stainless braided. That's fine. But you don't want to run PEX all the way down to the heater. Wicked G5150 forever. Andrew from Georgia, I cannot seem to land an apprenticeship position. I'll tell you what, number one, don't give up. Figure out what you want. Do you want to be a commercial, residential? Do you want to do service? Do you want to do new construction? There's a lot of different companies out there. Find out which one you want first. If you want commercial, go downtown, look at the jobs where the tower cranes are, and apply there. Talk to them. If you want to do residential, like service, look who's advertising on TV. If you want to do residential new construction, drive around to the new neighborhoods that they're building. There is a need for tradespeople all across the United States. So I'm telling you, man, don't give up. You'll find something. Tom says, I lived in Massachusetts when I was plumbing, Roger. Love the show, man. Every Monday, now it's great. Make my day. Look, I love what I get to do, so thank you. Thank y'all for being here. But those of y'all that are here every single week, man, I do. I love y'all. I love the fact that you show up. I think it is phenomenal. We have a blast. We love what we do. And I'm looking at Sean in here, sending people that make a video, put it on our subreddit. And we've got such a community built here because it's about helping everybody. And there are people in here that are looking for a new job. There's people in here that want to get into the trades. There's people looking for all this. We get to help each other. So I do. I love this. And I'm actually going to be putting together a mail out pretty soon. And I want to see if I can show this. I ordered some cool stuff. I've ordered some stickers here lately. I've ordered bracelets. I don't know if y'all can see this. The red and black one there. This is Roger Wakefield Lead AP and the Trade Talks. And I'm going to try to see if I can pull it up in here to show you what all I've ordered. It's actually pretty cool. Do this. Yes, I hunt and peck when I talk. Okay, so I'm going to be able to show you this. Maybe. So I'm going to try and do something I normally don't do. So I'm going to hit here. Oh, that's probably not what I want to show. Let's see if it will let me. That's going to show the whole thing. A window. There we go. Looky there. So I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I don't know if I can get it over here. Blow it up. That is the wristband that I have on here. It's got my logo on it, Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the Trade Talks on the backside, and then on the inside, something that I say quite often is blue collar workers are the original thought leaders. So just want to show y'all that. I've got that. I've got stickers. I've got luggage tags that I just ordered. Man, we're getting ready to do some cool stuff. So I love the fact that I get to share that with y'all. So Tom, it started with you. Thank you very much. I love what I get to do, and I'm always trying to do more for our community. James Young, thank you, man. I have fun making them. I really do. Justin Lawson says, sorry, dude. I don't know why the Nightbot doesn't like your comment. I don't know. Something about dancing. Sean or me, neither one get to control the Nightbot. Beth Boyd is replying to Anne Michelle Schaefer says, what do you do? Justin Lawson, LOL. I'm Milwaukee plus respect. Lighting is nice. Okay, so now we're talking about the shop. It looks great. Yeah, thanks for posting links. I saw that, so I don't know. Seems a little dark. Man, we're working on the lighting. Hello to Mr. Steve Arlo. Good to have you in here, brother. Come down here. Hello to Sean. Hello, Steve. Willie Wash, how are we doing? Good to see you in here. Michael J says, Roger, help. Can or should I have spray foam sprayed over my PEX radiant heat under the subfloor? Man, I got to tell you, I don't do any radiant heat. If there's anybody in here that does, man, please ask. I would ask where you're located. Michael, I've got a friend up outside of Seattle that does a lot of radiant heat. If you can't get an answer in here, man, let me know and I'll see what we can do to help. Willie Wash says, I'm a sewer sales guy. Good for you. Are you in the Dallas area? I'm always looking for good salespeople. Beth Boyd says, replying to Michelle, can I get someone to do plumbing with help from Medicare? I don't know that they've got anything set up through Medicare to get help with plumbing. What you might try doing, I know that we're involved with Richardson Helpers here, and they're a group that they go out and help elderly, disabled, just people that need help. And sometimes they'll call me and say, hey, Roger, look, we got somebody that can't afford a plumber. Man, you can always try, and sometimes that works. Chris says, I like the popping on the set. It's going to look cool lit up, man. It really does. And then the signs on the wall, man, I love it. My favorite one says, education is important. Plumbing is importanter. It's one of my favorites. Sean gets it. Willie Wash says, what do you think about new flow pipelining? I've got to tell you, I've always wanted to learn pipelining. I think it's going to be huge. Lori Smith says, hey, friend, you know I'm not in the plumbing trade, but I still enjoy your show. Lori Smith, look, thank you very much. You are, and I'm assuming, Lori, you are my friend, Lori Smith. I went to school with Lori Smith, actually dated Lori Smith. It was before she was a Smith. So if you're the same Lori, good to have you in here. If you are, put the name of the street that I first met you on, that you lived on, and I'll know for sure. But because I can't see the little picture, I don't even know if it'll let me over here. Going in. Yeah, essential on YouTube. Yeah, I can't find out how to get. I'm just trying to figure out if it's you, Miss Lori Smith. Drain Medic says, I like the studio you're in now. Look, look, guys, I love this studio. Don't get me wrong. I built this one too. But the other one that I built, man, it's for more of where I've got a shop where I can work on things. As you see, I've got a power vise there. We just bought a new, super expensive, ultra high definition slow motion camera. And if you hadn't seen the post that we did over on TikTok, I don't know if I can show it on here. I may be able to, but I don't know if I can do it without it doing the noise, so I'm not going to be able to. Go check out what we did on TikTok. Let me see, I might be able to show it. See, isn't it nice to just have a channel that the guy will just try to do things for you? I'm really going to show y'all what I did. Okay, so I'm logged in. So let's see if I let me go to my channel. View my profile. Scroll down. I want to show you a cool slow motion video. So if I click on this one, I think it'll let me pull just the link for this and stick it in right there. So I think that worked. I've got it over there. I'm gonna go over to here and post it again just because I don't know for sure if it's gonna come from there. So those are links. You might try to check it out. It looks like it just yeah, it looks like it's just showing up as a link to my. No, it's showing it good. And check that out and tell me what y'all think because we've had a blast. Trying to come up with some ideas. Remember, I asked y'all a couple of weeks ago if y'all could see anything in super slow motion, what would you like to see? This just kind of gives you an idea of what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm trying to find out where I was, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start right there. If I skipped anybody's question, please just put it in again. I've literally got lost, and I'm figuring out that I'm really pretty far behind. Hello from San Jose, California. Chris says music's at a perfect level. Justin says a little less so it's perfect for somebody. It's too much for somebody. I have tried bumping that down again. If y'all like where the music is right now, let me know. Looking over here, Adrian Mendez says, I'm from Midland, Texas. Much love for your work, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Antonio Calvo says, it's okay. We're like we're on hold on the phone, but it's good. You know, you're on hold. Just stay. Just stay for another 43 minutes or so. We'll be good. It's the best option for when doing plumbing. What is the best option for when doing plumbing? Do it right. That would always be my option. Those of y'all that know me, know, look, I'm anal retentive. I want things done perfect. I want it done right each and every time. So if that's what you mean about when doing plumbing, if you mean going to work, then the best option is whatever you like the most, and that will make it a game changer for you. Tom says, I don't think background music is necessary. Just Roger talking is enough for me. Tell me what y'all think. And I've asked a few times. I think most of the people like it. And if it's too loud, just let me look. I can bump it down again. It's just, now one of my buddies who live streams, Nick Nimmin, him and his brother D put this together, and I do. It's phenomenal for what he does, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought, I'm gonna try it. Steve says, so we wake up on Saturday morning, walk into the hallway, more like a river. Toilet supply line busted in the middle of the night. Our room is pretty soundproof, so we didn't hear it. Steve, do you need a recommendation for a plumber? Because I know one in Dallas. It's going to be expensive to get in there, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to love it. Tommy Code says a little loud. Okay, it's good because I just adjusted it. Speedbird Aviation says perfect. Sean, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Now watch this. Boom. The links to the subreddit and the Discord channel are posted up top. Renee says yes, good. Dre Medic says, I don't think the music is coming through the system. Sounds like it's coming through your mic. And it's not. I can't even hear it. And I don't have headphones plugged in, so I can't even listen to it. They do have a button down here for me where I can supposedly listen to it, but I hear me talking too, so it really doesn't do me any good. You ever talk to yourself so loud you can't hear anybody else talk? It's not good. Michael J says, too loud. I told my wife, now we got to call a plumber. That's going to cost an arm and a leg. Man, it may cost you your firstborn. You never know. Those guys are expensive. Okay, and I've tried bumping it back down. Okay, I'm going to look at the live chat right now. Would y'all tell me if the music level's good? Just say good, up, or down. And I'm not going to touch anything with it right now. Against police, state, American. Roger, what do you think is the budget to open a business? I open mine with no money in the bank, so you can do it for nothing, or you can do it with however much money you got. And I support the police, so don't know if that helps you or hurts you. I just think we gotta protect everybody. Age Rebel says, AJ says hello from Houston. Happened to pros and civilians alike. Sorry for the bad luck. I tell you what, it does. Steve, it happens to all of us. Steve says, I'm putting out a video soon. What to do if this happens to you? Okay, now I got it. Perfect sense. It takes time for the kidneys and all to kick in and do what they're supposed to do. Sean Strong says, turn it off. Now I got everybody telling me the music level's good, and now you're telling me no. See, even Jennifer Ray says, look, it's better now. I just turned down. And then I got people telling me to turn it up. I can't win here, y'all. Love the rock and roll. Look, Creator Mix, those guys are phenomenal. Nick Nimmin, D Nimmin, they've both got YouTube channels. Love them. Amazing guys. So maybe something to think about. Architectural Sheet Metal 101, and it's free. Let me correct that. It's free. They create for creators. I love it. Architectural Sheet Metal 101 says, yeah, I'm putting courses together specifically designed to help people install metal roofing from beginner to advanced. Help people save a little bit of money if they're installing their own metal roof. That's fantastic. PEX A versus PEX B. Okay, here's my deal. If you've got to put a crimp fitting in it, you better oversize the system because those fittings are so small they reduce the flow. I'm going to stop there. Steve says, Roger Wakefield, you have to read the other comment. I did, brother. I finally saw it. Sean says, I think the music is too loud. I like it, but I like hearing you more. Oh, Sean, you're so touching. Work friend of you. It's fluctuating in volume. Doesn't speak for everyone, but it's distracting me. Okay, man, I keep bumping it down. Trying to get it on the down low. Okay. Man, how far behind am I? 27. Oh, I'm way behind. You know what, guys? Here, we're going to do something really upset a lot of y'all. I'm just going to jump way down here towards the bottom. And I'm trying to look at this one too, but I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know if I can come back over and go way back up. Here we go. Let's just start right here. Teresa Cook says goodbye. I'm sorry you're leaving. I hope it's not because of my music. Architectural Sheet Metal says, man, you need sound effects more than you need background music. I think I've got sound effects. I've got to get in here and play with them because I know I'm pushing buttons, but I don't even know what. Oh, those are the only two that I got. I don't know what that is, but we'll go over here. See, I probably just messed things up. Teresa, thank you so much. Andrew Ortiz, hello. Sean Strong says, I think we're going to have to experiment with more music. Need to find out which tones and notes do and don't come through. Some of the song is quiet and other parts are still loud. Man, my guys are supposedly working on it, Sean, but yeah, man, I want to get it great. Aaron Egger says, just want to say, stumbled upon your videos hoping to be a plumber, but I'm doing other things now, but still enjoy you and what you have to say and learn a lot from you. So you stumbled over me hoping to become a plumber, then you watch my videos and decide not to be a plumber. And it sounded like a compliment. So, I don't know. That's tough, but thank you very much. Okay, so there we go. Colton, thank you. So, guys, tell me about that. I changed the music up a little bit. Going to bump it back up just a hair. Jennifer Ray Fuchin says, you got this. Man, I love that. That is a great look. You got this. I know I got this in. Sean may not like everything I do, like the music, but it's good. Colton, editor of the year, is in there. Says, Sean, I noticed that too. I was in there earlier playing around and thought the headphones, it sounded good. We'll have to QC it later. Colton, thank you very much. Did you give me a thumbs down? Are you the one? Jennifer, they ran a snake in everything. Good. Man, if they ran snakes down both of them, you may have a clog. Further down, you could have it's possible it could be a clogged vent. I mean, it could be a lot of things that it is. I don't know that I'd be cutting the floor apart, though, unless it's leaking. Yes, I was trying to like the music, but I don't. You know, that's the way I feel about people sometimes. You know, it's like, you know what? I was kind of really trying to like you, but I don't. I don't mean you in particular. I thought that was pretty good. So, okay, do you like this one? So we've gone 3 different ones now. Ryan Harper in the house. Good to see you, brother. And I'm probably so far behind, you're probably already gone. That's what I hate about getting behind. Man, I'm almost 25 minutes behind. I got to get moving. Sean says, Colton, you're the man. Like the start of the track, and loud, then haha, it backs off. Yes. Your opinion on macerating toilets? I think that there's going to be a need for them, depending on where you're at and what you do. Anytime that you're looking at stuff like that, look, this is all, and I'm going to still say new to market. I know that they've been around for a long time, but slowly but surely, it's all going to get better. What do you think about it? Are you in a position where you need one? Sean Strong says, Colton, you're the man. Seems like yeah, I thought we probably did that. Maybe I messed up. Not but doesn't even likes me. He's trying to get me to leave. And says, sorry, my stupid phone cut out. Ma'am, you're good here. Jennifer says, I need help with shower faucet. Change stems. On 3-stem, price fisher from 73, water still comes out. Bottom faucet when shower is turned on. So did you change out the diverter, not just the stem? And also, did you do the seats? Did you take those out and replace those? And that could be a big deal. And Jennifer, did you put in there where you're from? What part of the country are you in? Joseph, back in the house. What's up? Good to see you in here. What's up? There you go. Tedrick Danson says HVAC tech in Florida here. Always good stuff from your channel, Roger. You know, I was talking about this earlier. I love what I get to do. And AJ Robles is copying me. So, Jennifer, did you change the seats? Like mine's, think alike. Great. There you, greatness right there. And Michelle says, Park City, it's so pretty here. Love it. AJ, yes, you did. Man. God, is it the price fisher diverter that has the adjustment on it? Thanks for consistently putting out correct information. Man, I try. Look, I mess up too. I study plumbing a lot, but a lot of times I'm talking about something and I don't just stop and look stuff up. I'm like, oh, well, this does this. And 3 different people be like, no, it doesn't. Mighty shark bite your tongue. That was good. I like that. I'm going to have to take a picture of that. That is actually pretty good. Sorry, every now and then I see comments and I'm like, I need to remember that. Joseph says, I start a job as a carpenter that fix construction trailers. I do plumbing, electrical. I'll be jack of all trades. I hope it works. Joseph, good for you. Here's the thing, man, you can get in and learn stuff like that and then go to work for a plumbing company if you decide one day you want to be a plumber and get your license. It's a great entry level into the trade. Jennifer says new stems, seats, knobs, the whole shebang. Man, that's tough. I would possibly contact the supply house you got from. Maybe they sold you a faulty diverter because that's probably what it is. It's what it should be. And I'm still thinking, is there an adjustment on that one? Yosef says, just waiting for background checks. Good for you. Yeah, if I have to wait on a background check, it's a long wait. I'm joking. I used to have security clearance. I could actually drive a vehicle out on the runway at DFW Airport, and not really on the runway, but out where the planes are. So like right behind them before they back away from the gate. So no, my security clearance is pretty good. I've got clear. So literally, like when I go on a plane, go on a flight, I just like walk right through security. It's kind of nice. I just said sometimes when installing the stem, some people over tighten it and crush the gasket. The brass valve could be deteriorated behind the wall. Since from 1973, best to go with a single handle. Yeah, it is if you can get to it and want to change it out. I really like the old 3-handle price fishers. Man, and I think as long as you don't super over tighten it and ruin the valve, man, they're made to last forever. Abubakar Line Teray, hope I got that right, says, I'm a plumber who lives in Sierra Leone, West Africa. I have followed you since. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I used to work with the plumber from South Africa. He worked at TD, and we worked together in Austin building the Four Seasons Resort down there and loved it. Yeah, Sean says it's possible the valve is pitted and letting water seep around the brass. Could also be the O-ring or gasket is rolling when it's installed and needs grease. And one thing I've seen before too is people, when they take out and put in the seats, they damage the seat or they don't put it in all the way. They barely get it in, don't tighten it up, and it can leak around there. So I've seen crazy stuff. And Michelle says, wish I'd live there. I would love that job. Yeah, I need to find somebody to help manage me, somebody to help me, man, keep up with all I'm trying to do. My schedule is nuts, and yeah, I need help. Bad. Jennifer says, AJ, yeah, I still have original one-piece tub, wall surround, so not wanting to cut into it. Yeah. Luke Bernard's the second-year plumbing apprentice here from Wisconsin. Have you ever tried Nipex brand channel locks? Alligators or cobras? Thoughts on them, or just stick with channel lock brand? I got to tell you, I've never tried the Nipex. I've heard about them. I've never tried them. I've never tried the, what is it, Woo or Roo or something like that. But I got to tell you, I've used Channel Lock brand my entire career, or for as long as I remember anyway. But man, I love my Channel Lock. Jennifer Ray says, AJ, yeah, we still have original one-piece tub wall surround, not wanting to cut into it. And I get it. I completely get it. So what did AJ say? Oh, man, it's jumping around on me. Yeah, it is. But I know I have learned a lot through your channel. Thank you, sir, for making me have different knowledge. Like anytime, I don't try to make anybody have anything. Anytime I can teach people stuff, I think it's great. So thank you for being here. When I flush my toilet, water shoots up out of the bowl. What's the fix? I would probably try to unclog it. It doesn't sound like things are going around. It may be creating some kind of back pressure there. Number one, you never want water to fly up out of your bowl. So be careful. AJ Rose says you can purchase this mini plate. It covers all three holes, so you can install a single handle. And Jennifer, what he's talking about there is one of those big oval plates to where you can get in here. You can open it enough where you can cut that and put it out, add everything. They say it gives you enough room to work in. I don't particularly like them. I just don't love that big that big chroma scutcheon. But man, I've got people that love them and use them all the time. Jennifer says also I changed tub stoppers, as when you flip the lever to stop the tub drain, it slowly leaks past it. Now those are a lot of fun. And I said that facetiously. Aaron Egger says, I install blinds, shades, and shutters for a small company, but we do a lot commercial and residential in Indianapolis. Well, number one, Aaron, welcome to the show. I appreciate you being here. We talk plumbing, but man, it converts to all things in the trades. Jennifer says, shoot, mine too, hall toilet. Just bought this Q973 house. 1973, gotcha. Finding all sorts of things to research to fix. Look, man, YouTube's amazing. You can find out how to fix almost anything. Adrian Mendez says, I love your work. I'm sure he's talking to Sean Strong. So, Sean, thank you very much for lending your greatness for the good of the channel. AJ Robles says, Jennifer, best to go with a lift and turn tub drain. And if water comes up from the bowl, you could have a possible main line issue. Yeah, main line, it could be just stopped right below it in the Santee and the 90, anywhere down there. But yeah, anytime you got water coming up like that, it's not good. Yeah. There you go. Sean says, first thing you need to do is put a video on a subreddit. If you look up to the top, I'm going to point to right about there's where it should be. There should be a link to the subreddit and the Discord. If y'all would jump in both, that would be wonderful. Abubakar Leon Ture says, plumbing in Africa, you have to have strength because you go through a hard brick here. Man, that sounds like a lot of fun. James Fox podcast says, how much would you pay a 7-year plumber with backflow license? The backflow license does me no good because I don't want to register and have to do all that for the backflow here in Texas. But a 7-year plumber, journeyman, you're going to make $30-$35 an hour. But I'm going to try to get you on performance pay because to me, that's where you that's where you have the opportunity to make the most money. Jennifer says, AJ, it's only the hall toilet that does it. Someone recommended check the roof vent. I have an oak tree next door with leaves all in my gutters. So that's the nest. Yeah. Or next. There you go. Steve Arlo says, yeah, Jennifer, we call them goof plates, but it covers everything and looks good. I do 3-handle, single handle all the time here and always use them. Delta makes a nice one. Moen does too. You know, that's why I love having y'all here. I do. You know, to have Steve and Sean, so many of these guys in here that just have all the great information. Fantastic. Dan says, learned about PEX-A and expansion fittings watching your channel. Started installing this past weekend. And love it. It rocks. I really don't know that there's anything better. Adrian Mendez says, you're the best commercial plumber for YouTube besides the Twin Experts. Well, the Twin Experts are trying to be like me, so, you know, I like those guys. but I thought they were more pest control and residential. So I may be wrong. Sean says, I'm sorry, music's distracting me. Have to change to thumbs down until we figure it out. Okay, so tell me this. What do you like about that one? And I'm bumping the volume down again, trying to make everybody happy. Out of the ordinary says, hey Roger, can't stay for long. Just dropping in to wish you a nice day. If you can't stay for long, I'm sure you're already gone. I'm sorry that I don't know how I got so daggum far behind on my comments today. I got to speed it up. Uptown Pool Service Manager. Swimming pool plumbing, I think it's great. I love finding leaks in pools. Plumber Bear says, hello. If you spray foam the radiant heat, does it defeat the purpose of radiant heat? I would think that it would, but there's got to be something. You don't just lay your flooring directly on top of it. So it may not be spray foam. It just may be a grout or something. More Reddit reviews. That's what we're all about. Wolf Blaster, God bless America. James Young says, I had posted this on Facebook. If you're talking, if you're talking about the video, I appreciate it. Or there you go. I'd appreciate it. Look, we get Facebook people. Matter of fact, right here, Joshua Allen is here from Facebook. Says, appreciate all that I learned from you. Keep up the hard work. And y'all see that little Facebook logo right there. Quiz Montgomery says, oh yeah, brother. A snake. A big snake. You know, one of the signs on my deal back there says, not even going to say it. You'll just have to jump in there and see a video and see it. The elites don't want you to know this, but the ducks at the park are free. You can take them home. I have 458 ducks. Okay, that's pretty good. Damas Acosta says, Roger, I'm a service plumber in Yuma, but I have worked in multiple companies here and non-pay overtime or have benefits. Yuma, Arizona is right here on the border of Mexico, Arizona, and California. Number one, I'm sorry you don't have benefits. I thought any company in the United States had to. But let me ask you this. If you're in Yuma, can you also work in California, Mexico, Arizona? I mean, can you work in all places or do you have to stay where you're at? Because I had a friend tell me that people in El Paso can work in Mexico, and a lot of times they just go back and forth across the border to work. So I'm asking. Cold water felt good. Very curious. Sean Strong says, Guybrush, think would go back to Monkey Island. I don't get that, but okay. Midland, Texas, Adrian Mendez, good to have you in here. Jennifer says, slow motion water explosion. Okay, now you got my mind going. Kind of like that. Sean says, Jennifer has the right answer. That's the one. I know I like it. Swimming pool plumbing, absolutely. What are your thoughts on manifold system? Are they always done with PEX and in residential? They are almost always done with PEX because it would take so much copper to get to there and then back. And almost always residential, yes. Versus Northwest Florida here. Love learning and watching trades teaching others is awesome. And you're in flooring. I love that. So, Jennifer, I doubt you do it, but we had a radiant floor question a while ago. Do you do radiant floor heat? Just trying to help everybody out. Miguel says, hey, Roger, one question. What's the proper way to plumb a tankless water heater? I've made a video of it. You can look. Okay, Colton says, my apologies. Music is a no-go. So we're going to turn that all the way down. So I'm going to quit right there. Do y'all like it better without music? Just curious. You know, you've got, for your tankless water heater, you want to make sure you have flush valves. That way you can isolate the house from the tank or from the tankless and flush it to clean it. Hot and cold in, or hot, cold in, hot out. Boom, boom, boom. Colton got it. Thank you very much. Just installed 4 shark bite elbows. Did you make a square? You can do that. I don't know why you would, but okay. I got one trying to be funny. Tommy says, this great. Yeah, well, they just told me turn it off. Roger, do you think pipe fitting will be a low demand trade in the future? The use of fossil fuel is declining rapidly. No, I still think that, look, I still think pipe fitting, welding, plumbing, HVAC, roofing, electrical work. I think those are going to be the top trades for the next 5 or 10 years, and they're going to be paying very well. Roblox C Day says, "Is it hard? Is it hard to get a job as a first year apprentice? And do you need a driver's license? You do need a driver's license because you need reliable transportation to get to and from work. It's not very hard, especially if you watch this long enough that you can go in and talk to people about plumbing and they think you understand it. It normally works out pretty good." Sorry, I thought I cleared my throat or thought I muted the mic first. Luke Burton says, "Hey, Roger, second year apprentice from Wisconsin here. Have you ever tried?" Oh, man, see, I think these comments are jumping around. Good, good, good. Music is better since turned down. Good. Music is good now. Good because it's off. In your opinion, what's the best system for field drain lines? And if you mean field like out in the field, man, plumbers normally don't do that. That's normally landscape guys. But God, just for drains, Zern's probably one of the best drain manufacturers. I'm not sure if that's where you're at or not. Joshua Allenhell says, replying to quiz, customer installed shark bite angle stops, buried to the soldered tees, and it was leaking. Took me half an hour to remove it with a flathead screwdriver. Man. Back the blue, amen. Music, I get it. That's why we cut it off. Replying to quiz, you need the tool. Well, if it's backed all the way up solder, you're not going to get the tool on there. Custis says, Roger, what do you think? What do I do? I'm a service plumber in Yuma. Tried multiple companies here and they do not pay overtime and have no benefits. I have a 2-year-old daughter I have to think about now too. And if they don't pay benefits, I'd be looking at what can you do to better your life? And is it there? It may not be. We're hiring in Dallas, just saying. Kel L says, you skipped my chat comment. I didn't see it. My kitchen faucet sink aerator comment. My kitchen faucet sink aerator after winter. Very low pressure stream. What is wrong? I had faucet running constantly. Pops wouldn't freeze, was spurting, making noises. If it's an aerator on a kitchen sink faucet, take it off, see if you can clean it out. If that doesn't work, it is what it is. You may have to change the faucet, but I mean, something could have froze, broke loose. Calcium, magnesium broke down the the green stuff that you find inside of copper sometimes. That could be clogging it. I mean, there's a lot of things it could be. You could slowly take it all apart and send it to the subreddit, and we will tell you what is wrong. Delma says, Roger. Arnie answers, hey, man, I didn't skip that one either. Man, it's just crazy. Things like it's jumping around. I feel like I wear NWO. No, that's cute. It's fluctuating in volume. Don't speak for everyone. It's distracting. Please don't go back and forth. I am disabled, waiting patiently for my answer. Kel, I'm not trying to go back and forth. This thing jumps on me. I have no control of it. I hope you're still in here and got the answer you need. Sean Strong says, seriously, crew, if you didn't get a question answered, you need help, hit us up in the Discord or the subreddit. The link is right up there. Just click on it. And there it is again. So it's already pinned to the top, so I'm not going to pin it again. Joshua Allen Howe says, I've been plumbing for going on 6 years, finishing up my first year apprenticeship this week. Good for you. Jennifer Ray says, last name is pronounced Fuchek. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Miss Jennifer. James McNeil, shout out from Fort Bragg. Man, number one, thank you for all you do. I was up in San Diego here recently, so not very far from you. Thank you for all you do. Miss Fuchek, how are you doing? Luis Pistolas says, just got a new job in residential. No more work with degenerates on work release. Yeah, there's a lot of degenerates in plumbing, so it is what it is. Kel says, what do you need, Chief? See, man, everybody is here to help. I love it. Music's okay. Please answer my chat. Kel, I can't scroll back up and find it. So if you've got another comment, please put it in here. I want to help you. Maybe you apply. Okay, I didn't miss it on purpose. Or put it here. Thank you, Sean Strong. Kyler Masterson says, how can I choose the best trade career to go into? I'm in high school. Should I focus on money or job security or what? Man, this is a good one because what you want to focus on is what you enjoy. So I would do research on plumbing, electrical, roofing, HVAC, and find out which one of those you think you'll enjoy the most. You'll end up making the most money in the one you enjoy the most because you're going to want to be good at it. I definitely believe we're not the only people in the world. So, yes. Kel, I don't know, but you can ask again. Absolutely. I don't know. I'm ADA. Does that mean you don't know to ask again, Kel? You got a lot of people here trying to help. Aaron says, yes, I believe in aliens. Me too. Joshua Allen House is by from Cincinnati. Got to go to class. Good for you. Luis Pistolas says, Kyler, pick something that has license like a plumber. Yeah, anything like that, you're going to be good. Do not put a shark bite on it. Yeah, I like that. Shark bite your toe. I saw this a while ago and started laughing. Miss Jennifer's in Northwest Florida. So I've been up to Floribama. Love that little club. It's pretty cool. Shower socket seat wrench. Demand for plumbers in Texas. Always. A plumber in Texas can go to work now if he wants to. It's that easy. Oh, I didn't think that would work. Rock says, hey, Roger, just got done at Navian training at the casino here in Iowa. Never did one yet. Do you like on-demand heaters? Pros and cons. I think on-demand heaters are great. I think that you get the ROI out of them if it doesn't cost that much to install them. And I know that sounds weird, but if you've got to upgrade your gas system, change the vent system, there's a lot of things. There's so many myths out there about water heaters. I need to do some good videos on those because, look, yes, I love tankless water heaters. I think they're phenomenal. I wish I could have put one in at my house, but it wasn't really feasible to do because my water heater's on the ground floor of a 2-story house. I'd had to gone up to a chase to redo my vent, and it just wasn't in a good position to do that. Jennifer Ray Fuchek says, I have some, James. Gonna have to cut the tub wall surround, I guess. It's an original one-piece tub wall shower, so there's no seams or way to remove a piece. Jennifer, I would almost go in and replace everything again. I find it hard to believe that the valve is leaking through like that. There may have been something done on the seats where all the seats didn't get replaced. All the seats didn't get tightened all the way. Maybe they gave you one seat that was wrong. Man, I can think of a lot of things that it could be. But man, before I went and opened it up and changed out everything, I'd buy a whole new kit and try it or call the manufacturer and say, look, I put this in, it's still leaking. I changed the seats. I changed the stem. I changed the diverter. I've done everything right. What do I do now? Because I think it was Sean or said, look, there could be a rubber in there that got twisted and it's not lined up right. Lee Rock says, hello, do you have any advice with what to put on a resume for plumbing apprenticeship if you have no experience in the trades? Yeah, actually I do. Number one, put what experience you've had, but focus on the things that you learned there that can benefit you in the trades. I learned good work ethic. I learned to show up on time. I learned that if I don't know what I'm doing, to ask questions. Don't make up positions to make them think you've got all this experience you don't. Put information in, though, that is going to be something that when they look at that and they think, that's what I want in somebody, it can be good. Monty says, Roger Hogan just took a pic of my comment. There you go. T.O. says, hey, Roger, not in the trades, but I love your channel. By the way, you're looking great in denim. Number one, T.O., thank you very much. I like rocking my denim, and welcome to the channel. Good to have you in here. James McNeil says, Roger, if you're going that far, just replace with a new single handle Moen shine valve. I don't disagree, but man, I love my old 3-handle Price Fisters. Mighty top secret security clearance. Well, it's expired now. Yeah, that's how I used to be able to drive out on the runways. Can't do that anymore. Plumber Works in the house. Having a Twit car can be nice. Maybe second, twin, something like that. Mowing. This is Delta country. Man, it's different all around the country. Jennifer Ray Fuchek says, I want to stay with 3 handles if possible. I like adjusting the hot and cold individually too. James McNeil says, feel my bad. Just a suggestion. Man, don't feel bad. Hey, it's giving people options. Don't worry about that. Here's the thing. I feel it. My bad. Look, that's our thing as plumbers. Look, here are the options you have. We don't make decisions for people. We give them the options and let them make the decision that's best for them. Man, James, I love that. You did it the right way. Steve says Moen has, yeah, Steve's talking to Strong. Steve is talking to Sean Strong. Says Moen has the best warranty as far as dealing with them every time, no questions asked. And they always ship you more than just the one. Delta has always been my favorite, though. Sean says Roger needs someone to help motivate him. Seems like he just doesn't want to do anything and needs a push. Man, that's all it is. I just sit around here all day. I sleep until they wake me up and say, hey, you need to shoot a video. It's like, okay, let's go try. Monty says, I love the reaction videos. I tell you what, my guys love them. They love getting to go through all the other videos looking for things for me to react to. Buy it for looks and you get what you deserve. James Barboa says, hey, Roger, currently working in construction as an estimator. I'm New York City based and planning to move to North Carolina, Charlotte, end of the year. I'm going to give it a try and go into the plumbing trade to learn. Good for you. Not all says it's called a contractor plate. Yeah, it's called a rut row plate. They work, but they look tacky. Don't disagree. That's my thought on them. But a lot of people do like them, and different brands make some that look better or worse than others. Renovation covers. There's tons of names for the same thing. Absolutely. Jennifer says, yeah, those big plates are tacky. I'm on the same page, girl. More places for me to see my reflection. Oh, see, now I need one. Man, it's hard for me to get in the shower and try and look at the tile and make sure I'm getting all my hair washed just right. That's cute. Nightbot says, have you seen my merch lately? Have you seen the t-shirts, all the cool stuff we got? If you're a tuber turd, you've seen it. Jennifer, get one in matte black. Problem solved. People we need to buy more hair catchers for drains or not. Well, I don't need to, that's for sure. Use them if there's no other option. Smack's credit card on. Boom, I'll take 2. I love that. He's the man. Yeah, there's his boom. Brock Aiello, sorry about that. Roger, thanks for all your videos. What are your thoughts on tankless or on demand? Answered that one a while ago. I don't know why it's doing it again. Can you have a plumbing license with 2 different states? Absolutely. Didn't hear the music till the dude said something. I'm not Lebowski. I'm the dude. There you go. James says, I have. Hey, Roger, when you learn plumbing, how far are you to learn HVAC? Well, it's a lot different because most HVAC problems are electrical problems. So really, you're not anywhere very close, but it is. It's nice when it all goes together. Got a super chat here from Caliph Lichmore. Says, hey, I'm trying to get into the New York City Apprenticeship Union for plumbing. Local 1, 5 years is kind of crazy though. I'm 19. It takes a while to get in there. And sorry I didn't see this sooner. It takes a while to get in there. It really does. But if you can be patient and get in with local 1, you're going to love it. There's an instructor up there named John Cullen. He is fantastic. Yeah, if you're still here, please hit the like button. That lets YouTube know that at least somebody likes what we're doing. Steve, thank you very much, brother. No, Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself. He was Clinton. James Young says, if more people know how to do plumbing correctly, the better. Amen. That's why I teach people how to do this stuff. Sean Strong is the dude, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes. Wes Young says, vapor sensor going off on RUD on job right now. What do I do? Troubleshoot it. Call the RUD technician if you need to. How much do average plumbers earn? I'd say average plumbers across the United States make about 80 grand a year. Roger, you have any video showing how computing offset? Yes, I do a 45-degree offset and a rolling offset. On the 45, and maybe even on the rolling, I do 22.5 degree, 40 degree, and 60 degree. Sean Strong says, check the vent, make sure it's drafting. Residential or commercial heater. Lee Rook says, really does not mind the music. I like that. Definitely friends having the same great taste in movies. I think I got a lot of friends in here. It makes it kind of cool. Take a pill for the background music. Yeah, I just made everybody happy and turned it off. Marcus Prentice says, Roger, you have any video of computing offset? Yes. Take a poll. Man, see, is roll. Oh, take a poll. Hello. I did earlier. I said, do y'all like it? Yes or no? And I got more yeses than nos. And I've turned it off since then. So I don't want to do it again. I've turned it back on here. People crying about it and stuff. And I'm joking. All right. Especially if you are piece rate. HVAC Tech makes 60K, only been in the trade for 2.5 years, and your future's ahead of you. You're going to keep going up. Out of your element, Donnie, that rug tied the room together. What's your favorite boiler? On demand? I love on demand. I think tankless water heaters are going to be the future. I just think the cost to convert is so high that that's the biggest drawback right now. Mike says, Sean Strong, are you the one that said shark bite my tongue? Yeah, somebody was saying something good about shark bite. He's like, shark bite your tongue. That was greatness. Steve Arlo says, hold on, it's down there somewhere. Maybe if I take another look. Yeah. Hello, thanks, but how long will it take? Am I the only one who cares about the rules? Yes. Do plumbers in Texas also handle gas? Separate trades where I am at in Canada. In Texas, you do it all. Swag, sewer, water, and gas, you get it all. Chris Stevens says, when washer drain, I hear noise in kitchen sink. You could have vent issues. It could be the washer drain could be blown out so much it's sucking your P trap dry. You shouldn't hear it, but I guess it could be possible. So Sean Strong. So you can say that, but my comment is somewhat offensive. I didn't think it was offensive, just kind of funny. Yeah, quotes, I'll take that one. Why are people so heated? They get that way sometime. But the cool thing is, look, we have fun in here. Monty, that means he's a moderator and he can block you. He can delete your comment. He can kick you out. He can do pretty much whatever he wants to do because he shows up every week to take care of me. So, he's a moderator. Steve Arlo is a moderator. You got to be nice to him. Rad Radical says, I'm not a plumber or in construction, just an entrepreneur, but love watching your vids. Keep it up. Number one, thank you because I love what I do. Yeah, Monty, I can say that. You can't use profanity. And unfortunately, using the band Jesus Christ like that counts as profanity. Yes. Not all. I know in Michigan they do, in Hawaii some do, mostly electric here. A lot of people prefer to have the gas company, but I still do gas when the gas company can't. I love it. And in Texas, I do. I love the fact that we do it. Yeah, means he's the boss. Chris says, when your washing machine drains, I hear a gurgle in the kitchen. See, is it? Last repeating them, I don't know. How long to feel comfortable in the trade? Man, that's really a good question. And I can tell y'all guys, you might as well quit with the comments. I'm to the point I need to stop, and I'm only about 13 minutes behind, so I'm not bad. I don't see anything now. I get security on Roger before Hillary. I know, Sean, I'm in trouble. I know. I said that all wrong too. He didn't commit suicide. He got suicided. Let me fix that. Hope you feel better. Jennifer says, thanks for everyone. I'm going to try to get on the Discord. You ain't got to try hard. It's easy. Sean Strong is there. He will take care of you and walk you through it. Guys, I am literally fixing to jump right down to the bottom and get out of here. I tell you what, I love Floribama. Stayed down at Gulf Shores. Had a blast. Man, I love that club. It was fun. Whatever you don't pick drywall, plumbing is much better. And I'm just trying to go through these real quick, see if I see anything that just jumps out of me. Not all Texas and Florida are probably the best places to go. Pick Hawaii if I was anybody. Brock says, thank you. You are welcome, guys. I am fixing to jump. Not a fan of Hurricane Ella, looking at Montana or Texas. We get tornadoes up here, hurricanes down on the coast, but I'd take it just to stay here. It's good. Eric Saldana, yeah, they just dug a hole in the ground, so there you go. And Texas does get them too. All right, guys. Man, I'm trying to scroll through as fast as I can just to get to the bottom, just to say I got there. Where would you start on advertising your new small business company besides social media? Man, if you need to make the phone ring today, you do pay per click. If you've got time or anything else, get out and network. I would get out and start networking today to start a business. That would be the first thing I would do. All right, guys, I'm going to call that one good. I am going to unpin all comments so I can get in the graphics, show my video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Number one, thank you to everybody. Steve, Sean, thank y'all for all y'all do each and every week. Man, Ann, Jennifer, Chris, Construction Cronies, Architectural Sheet Metal, thank you all for being here. Thank you for making it fun as always. I do love what we get to do, and I could not do it with y'all. But I got to tell y'all, and y'all do, y'all make it fun. I thoroughly enjoy everything. So thank you all for being here. So who wants to dance? I don't know why it keeps posting that. That's funny. Anyway, thank y'all so much. I hope that I see you here next week. I got some good videos coming up, so y'all may want to check those out. I'm Roger Wakefield, lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.